Cami and Wyatt share the Christmas spirit. Written by Stacy Bauer, illustrated by Rebecca Sinclair. With only 17 days until Christmas, the kangaroo house was busy. Mommy and Daddy were hanging Christmas lights outside, while Cami and Wyatt were hunched over the toy catalog, making their Christmas lists. "Ooh, look at this easel, Wyatt. I've always wanted one of these to paint on," Cami exclaimed. "Wow, I want this soccer ball." They spent the rest of the day looking through the toys. On the school bus the next morning, all of their friends were talking about what they wanted for Christmas. Cami told her friends about the easel. "I'm asking Santa for a new video game," Malcolm exclaimed. "I want some books," Audrey said. "Me too," said Olivia, "and some stuffed animals." "I want a new soccer ball," Wyatt added. As they chattered excitedly, Cami noticed that not everyone was joining in. A few seats up, she recognized her new neighbors, Violet and Chester Koala. "Hi, I'm your neighbor Cami. What do you want for Christmas?" Cami asked. Violet shrugged shyly. Let's ask Violet to sit with us at lunch," Cami suggested. Olivia and Audrey agreed. "We should ask Chester to play with us at recess," Malcolm said. Wyatt nodded. Cami saw Violet sitting alone eating a bag lunch, but when she started toward her, Violet picked up her lunch and left. During recess, Cami and her friends noticed Violet sitting on the swings by herself. Recess ended just as Cami and her friends were about to ask Violet to play. Wyatt and Malcolm went to ask Chester to build a snow fort, but he ran off. That afternoon, Cami and Wyatt sat by the koalas on the bus. "Hi," they said. "Hi," Chester said quietly. "When did you move in?" Wyatt asked. "Last week," Chester answered. Cami and Wyatt wanted to talk more, but the bus arrived at their stop. "Mommy," Wyatt asked at dinner that night, "do you know the new neighbors?" "You mean the koala family?" Mama asked. "Yeah," Wyatt said, then sighed. "What's wrong?" Daddy asked. "They looked lonely, so we sat by them on the bus, but they didn't really talk to us," Wyatt said, frustrated. "We tried to play with Chester at recess, but he ignored us." "Well," Mommy said, "maybe they're shy. After all, they just moved in." "Don't give up on them," Daddy agreed. "Mommy and I will go over there and introduce ourselves to their parents soon." Christmas was approaching quickly. The kangaroo family put up their Christmas tree and hung the stockings. They went shopping for gifts for friends and family and got their pictures taken with Santa. Cami and Wyatt added to their Christmas lists. Cami and Wyatt tried talking to the koalas a couple more times at school, but they gave short answers and kept turning away. That weekend, Cami and Wyatt made Christmas cookies with Mommy. Later, they watched as their parents brought the koala family the cookies. When Mommy and Daddy came back, they sat down with Cami and Wyatt in the living room. "Their parents are very nice," Daddy said. "They moved here because their daddy had to find a different job. It seems like things are hard for them right now," Mommy explained. Cami thought about Violet's holy backpack and bag lunch and Chester's taped glasses. "We've been going on and on about all of the stuff we want for Christmas," Cami groaned. "That's probably why they won't talk to us," Wyatt said sadly. "Maybe they felt left out or embarrassed because they don't have much money right now," Cami stated. "But Christmas isn't about how much money you have or how many gifts you get," Wyatt exclaimed. "It's about family and friends and being kind," Cami chimed in. "It sounds like you're starting to figure out the true meaning of Christmas," Mommy observed. "Don't give up on those little koalas. They'll come around." Over the next week, Cami and Wyatt spent time getting to know Violet and Chester. They sat by them on the bus, invited them to eat lunch with them, and played with them at recess. The kangaroo family took the koala family window shopping down Main Street, decorated gingerbread houses with them, and invited them along to the town's tree lighting ceremony. It was the last day of school before Christmas break, and the bus was buzzing with excitement. "Remember when we made that gingerbread house and ate half of the candy?" Cami asked Violet. "That was so fun," she agreed. "I liked walking downtown, too. The smells coming out of that bakery. "My family and I had fun singing Christmas carols around the town tree," Audrey said. Olivia chimed in. "The lights were so colorful and pretty." As they got off the bus, Violet quietly said, I'm sorry we weren't very friendly at first. We were nervous about being friends with you all because we don't have much money right now." "You don't need money to have friends or fun." Cami quickly made a snowball and launched it at the boys. They both burst out laughing. The kangaroos and the koalas spent the next few days together, spreading Christmas cheer in their neighborhood. They shoveled driveways, hung wreaths on doors, and delivered cookies to the mail carriers. They collected toys for kids who didn't have any, helped serve a holiday dinner at church, and went caroling door to door. Cami and Wyatt woke up Christmas morning to the smell of cinnamon rolls baking. They hopped down the stairs to see filled stockings and gifts under the tree. The kangaroo family was just about to open their gifts when the doorbell rang. They opened the door to find the koala family with homemade cards and gifts. "Merry Christmas!" the koalas chimed. They invited the kangaroos to begin a new tradition with them, an annual snow fort and snowman building competition. While building a fort with their new friends, Cami and Wyatt thought about the true meaning of Christmas: family, friends, and spreading joy to others. "This is the best Christmas yet," Cami said gleefully. Everyone agreed. The end.